Welcome everyone to episode 4 of Kleines Land. It's good to have you guys on here. So, what has happened? Well, it's winter time now. So, last episode we were finishing up our harvest and getting all that good stuff going. Yeah. So a couple new things that have kind of happened a little bit here. Our harvester's parked in there. Just kind of how I just kind of set it all up. So I got all of our equipment in here. All that's parked up in there. That's outside because it's got a nice roof over it. This is out here because, yep, that's what I got. It should theoretically be filling up with snow because we have snow on the ground, but anywho, and this guy's got a cab, so I parked him outside. But yeah, I guess I could have parked him in here. I mean, there's plenty of room and we're not producing wool right now. The sheep are doing good. It looks like they need a little bit of TLC, but this one's, we got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is it all of them? 9, 10? Yeah, all 10 of them are expecting to have kiddos, so that'll be great for us. Now, yeah, that's kind of what's going on. They just need a little topping up and everything like that. They're doing good. Now, I did buy a diesel tank here, and I bought this diesel pallet. I thought I could load my tractors up directly from this pallet, but it didn't work, at least with the one John Deere over there. It didn't work. That one was almost out of fuel. And the only fuel point on this map is right here, right? I'm not crazy about that. Yeah, it's the only fuel point. I might add one in somewhere in like the town kind of area-esque, but, or maybe, I guess that over here would be more of the town area. But yeah, it just seems kind of weird going to like what looks like or kind of seems like an our farm. So I just parked this here and it works just fine. This wasn't too expensive to get that set up. I'm not going to worry about clearing the snow, I don't think, because I don't think I need to, at least right now. But yeah, I think everything seems to be going smoothly. I did do a fertilizing contract on field 1, so that got taken care of. That made us $1,800, and then I did a harvest contract on field 5 for sunflowers, so I had to buy a corn header, and there's been sales left and right. I've been keeping an eye out. Nothing good yet though. So I bought this guy, but that was basically paid for by the $1,800 contract on here. And then here I made, including the crops I sold afterwards, I made $3 grand from the harvest contract. So yeah, we got the new corn header. And the other thing, the other thing to note is we are paying $149 a day for loan interest on this loan for 35 grand. So I don't want to go too crazy about it. One thing I might want to look at is maybe getting a silo. Because I did at the beginning after we got the what do we have off there? What did we get? Canola. I forgot the canola. I can't remember what's going on. I planted oats here, so we have oats growing there. Yep, you can see oats growing there. Now, I was hoping they'd be ready to harvest this year, but this is the last day and they're not anywhere close. So I don't know. Honestly, I'm hoping that next year. I hope we won't have to wait till here. I want to plant something else there. I mean, if worst case scenario, if I do have to wait till here and they're still alive and everything. That'll be fine. I mean, it'll just be like we just basically jumped the gun a little bit and planted them here. And I'm a little worried about the wool production. I'm trying to think back. I gotta go look it up for my tutorials. I know they make wool in spring, but if I remember correctly, they didn't make any in the summer or the fall, and now we're in winter and they're still not making any. So is it only the spring? I thought there was 2 seasons. I'd have to go look back. I can't remember. You guys, someone left even a comment, so you don't have to worry about commenting on it. I'm sure I'll figure it out. But I'm not too worried about it. I mean, they're going to do whatever they're going to do. But if we get any male babies, we will let them grow a little bit probably and sell them. And then we will obviously hold on to all the females to keep production up. But that's the plan. So that's kind of where we're sitting. Yeah, so I'm thinking about silo-wise. We have a lot of cool silos and stuff that are available. Let's go a little bit further here. It's an extension. So this is the cheapest one, and honestly it only holds a little bit, but it holds all those crop types there, so that's a good call probably to put that one in. Would be a good one. That one holds pig food, which I'm not worried about. That's the only thing it adds in addition. This one holds seeds and pig food, which I don't really care about it holding the seeds. So honestly, this guy would be perfect, I think. And if I did place it on this yard here, I think this would be the only area right over here to place it. We're kind of low on space here. We also kind of honestly need another shelter at some point. But I think we're gonna have to hold off. We just don't have the cash right now. We need to get our loan paid down, and then we need to start saving up some cash. So we need to keep just knocking out contracts if we see any, which we haven't. Obviously, this map is not going to give us a lot of them. Keep working with our sheep. And after we harvest our oats, I think what we're going to do, even if we can't afford a silo, we should be able to keep this trailer full of oats and sell the rest of them. So if we can do that, then we can start running horses out of here. Now, we can only do 4 horses here. It only holds 4, but at the same time, that's the cost. Yeah, there's a $300 fee to have them delivered, which is ridiculous. I didn't do anything, right? Yep, okay. But we might have to pay that fee because I don't think our animal trailer hauls horses. Oh, it does haul 2 horses. Never mind. We'll just haul them with our animal trailer. So we'll be able to pick them up and get them over here. And that would be really awesome for us to be able to do that, because horses require water. Straw we'll have to buy. Oats we have, and hay we have, but we also have been buying, so like we're not going to produce it. Basically, oats are the only thing we're not going to producing ourselves, or the only thing we are producing ourselves. Water is kind of, yeah, we'll obviously just use our water tank here to take care of that. But that's kind of what we got going on here. So I'm going to keep going through winter time. I'll look up the wool if I remember to look it up. I actually need to just write a note here so I remember. Wool, question mark. I'll write that on my notes and put that down. But yeah, so that's what we kind of got going on. So yeah, I will see you guys, I think, later on. We'll see kind of what happens this episode. Hey everyone, welcome back. So it's been a while. It is late summer now. I just bought this plow. It was 350 bucks. I know we probably didn't need it, but it's 350 bucks, and I have a contract here for plowing. Yes, that harvesting contract is almost done. We'll talk about that in a second. But I'm going to just start a worker up on here and see how they do. Probably take them a little while to get this done, but I figured because it'd be nice for us to have a plow anyways for when our fields need plowing. Now I did, if I go in here, I did think about getting this one, not that one. This one, because how much is that one? 1 meter. Yeah, that's 3.5 meters is pretty good. Though I'll be honest, is that actually 3.5? I guess it's not all the way on there. I mean, maybe. I did think about getting this guy, but we don't have enough horsepower right now to pull it. It requires 130. Our best tractor's got 101. So I wanted to hold off on that one for now at least, but that'd be a good one. The 250, our cap balance has gone up a little bit. Now we've done a lot of work on here. I have done 10 fertilizing contracts so far for $13,800. I've done 2 sowing contracts for $2,200. I sold 8 of our sheep for $2,400, and I sold 8 males. I kept everyone else we had. Now I will say though, if I go, actually they're all female in here now, so sometimes it'll randomly show them as male in here, and it really bugs me. But anyhow, we have all of our females in here, it looks like. So yeah, they're all in here and they're doing their thing. Sheep is only, or not sheep are only produced, wool is only produced in spring, but that's okay, it's fine. I just did another harvest contract on this field actually that we're plowing right now, and that one netted us 2,700 bucks if you include the contract fee. Now if I hop over to, where's he at? This guy right here. Let's drive this guy up to our harvester, get him unloaded. He's parked near our oat field, which is finally ready to harvest. Yes, it never was ready before. So that's just what we're going to end up harvesting this year is oats. So I'm not going to plant anything till next year. I'm not going to bother with that because it didn't matter. So it didn't seem to work. So, because if you look at our seasons calendar here, we're right here. So we planted them last year somewhere in here, I believe. And we waited all the way to here anyways. So it doesn't matter. Sorry, car. So I'm not going to worry about doing anything else with that. Let's get the barley out of this harvester here. There's barley in here waiting to be sold off, which actually I hope we can fit it all. I'm just gonna take that sign out. I don't care anymore. There we go. Hopefully it'll all fit in this trailer, but I'm worried it's not going to. Probably won't fit all in there at once, but that's okay. And the best price for it right now is at the sell point we're going to, which is the Muley sell point, which is just north of town right there. Yeah, you're gonna have plenty left, aren't you? Not plenty left. 548 liters, so not too bad. Oh, get in there. There we go. Okay, so we'll finish off this contract real quick, but I wanted to just kind of bring you guys in and give you guys some updates. So we'll see how much we make off of Harvest 2 here in a second. But it's not a very big contract payout wise, 900 bucks to like 1,000 bucks just about. But we should get a decent amount of extra off of this stuff. So, and it's nice to use the equipment we have to make some money. Yeah, so, and obviously we haven't the money. Yes, though I talked about all these thousands of dollars I've gone up. I haven't paid any of the loan off. We do have expenses. I've been buying feed as needed for stuff. I also bought a bulk pallet of seeds and a bulk pallet of fertilizer. You might ask, why in the world did I do that? Well, we ran out of fertilizer, so, and I wanted to keep doing contracts, and it's cheaper overall and long term to buy it in bulk. Which actually, if we hop over, I'll just show you real quick just those pallets. So what we have left of them is sitting right over here. A little bit of fertilizer and the seeds are full. Now also this thing is full of fertilizer. It has thousands of liters in there. So there we go. And he's selling it off. Got back over and just, that's fine. Just getting this tractor. There we go. Made 960 extra on the harvest so far. Plus we'll make another few hundred off the other one. And we can accept that contract. And I love hitting following up field 3. We might as well accept that and do that one. So we'll do that one as well. I'll make a little extra change off what we got going on. But yeah, we will harvest the oats. What I want to do today, what my goal is in this episode, is to get horses. So I want to get 4 horses. The oats will provide the oats for us. We buy hay from the store because that's what we're feeding our sheep. We buy those hay pallets of those hay bale pallets, sorry. And so then we'll have oats, and then straw. We're gonna have to look, and I'll do it with you guys here in a second. We have a little bit of cash in the bank, obviously, not a lot, and we can take out a little bit more of a loan if we need to. I'm trying not to though, because the interest is quite a bit for how small our farm operation is. Get that out of there. That actually makes sense probably to get this guy actually working. And I do want the straw swath on. Make sure he's actually got that going. Get that sign out of the way there. Oh, this crop destruction is on. So used to doing the... Oh. Why does it say yes barley? There we go. Perfect. Straw is coming out. Not a lot of straw, obviously. It's just a little bit there. So we'll let him work on that for a bit. We will go get this sold off, and then we will look at getting ourselves a loading wagon. I think we'll get a loading wagon. The other option, and I don't want to do this if I can avoid it, but the other option is we could get a front loader bucket and seriously come out here and front load bucket off loads of straw off of here and put them somewhere. Now that would probably be the cheapest option, but for the headache that would cause, that probably won't be worth it. So I'll try to get us a loading wagon. Oh, that's my phone going off. Sorry. But the other thing I'm thinking about is we're gonna have to store oats in this trailer here. So this trailer is gonna be for storage of oats pretty much because, well, I mean, we could buy another trailer though if we wanted to. It's tough. We honestly need a silo. I mean, we'll see if we can, maybe we can afford one. Yeah. I don't think we can. How much we get off of that? Just 236 bucks. I mean, even the cheap one that I was thinking about going for is 10,003. Maybe we should just put that in. I think we just should do it. I mean, honestly, just to be able to put a little bit of stuff in storage, and that'll be just, that just sounds like something we probably need to do. I know that's going to bump our loan balance up quite a bit. I'll just get us up to 70 real quick. I know we're not going to need all that. We'll pay off most of that probably. Not most maybe, but we'll pay off some. Let's go over to our farm. I think just over here is kind of where we have the only spot for it. So I'll just get that. I mean, that's probably where we got to put it, right? I would think. How much is that going to cost us? Oh, perfect. Must be pretty flat over there. So yeah, we'll put that in there. I'm not going to worry about landscaping around it for now. I'm assuming that's going to work just fine. Yeah, it should all just work just fine. At least now we have some storage. I know it's 10,300 bucks we probably didn't want to spend. Let's look at loading wagons. Where are we at? Loading wagons. The lawn sweeper, that's gonna drive me over the edge if I use that. We don't have any good cheap ones in here. I didn't put any good cheap ones in here, so probably need to go on the mod hub and look for a cheaper one. Yeah, I probably need to do that, huh? I mean, we also could bale it. And you guys are like, whoa, that's gonna be expensive. Yes, it is, but we would use, we don't, whoa, where's my, that guy's 35 grand. Holy smokes. Well, we're not gonna use those, that's for sure. I was thinking about getting that at some point to do little square bales we can move around by hand. That just kind of makes sense for our farm, but 4,000 liter bales. We could buy that and move them around individually. That may not be a bad option. That little baler right there. How much horsepower? We don't have enough horsepower to pull that one. This only requires 95 horsepower, but that requires what? Water? What? Anyhow, we have a couple options for balers. I would, yeah, I thought that one was gonna be smaller than that. I might have to put the one that throws the bales out the back in there as well. But anyhow, I just wanted to give you guys a quick overview of what we got going on. I'll get those plowing contracts done, get our harvest done, and I'll bring you guys back in when it's time to get some horses set up. and I'll have a decision by that point about straw. So I'll see you guys then. Okay, I think it is time to get our horses rolling. So we have our silo over here. Oh, by the way, this is all the wool we got. So this year we got 1, 2, 3, 4,136. I haven't sold any yet. We would get a lot of money actually off it if we did sell it, obviously, because the wool prices actually are on here. That's actually pretty bad, but I'm gonna wait until we get a great demand and it's like really good. I bought a chainsaw, this guy right here, and I took down a couple trees, sold them, so I made $2 grand off of that. So we still netted pretty good on that. You guys already saw the silo in here. I can put that away if I'd like to, or I can keep that out. I probably just actually no, because we're gonna get stuff out of it here. I'll fold the other side out. Because we're gonna need oats in a second. I did buy this loading wagon, which is filled with 15,000 liters of straw. This is, nope, not that one. It's this guy right here, 15,000 liters. Yeah. So I think we're good to go on horses. We have oats in storage. If we go back into here, actually, we have 6,400 liters of oats. I'm not going to sell any, at least for now. We'll hold on to all those, but yeah, that should give us everything. So we have hay in this thing here, and we've been buying our hay anyways. How are they doing? Actually, they're doing good. Yeah, our plowing contracts are done. We're almost done with the sowing contract. I did sell our little John Deere. I sold it, and I bought this guy that's out here. We'll go take a look at it real quick, so we're right here. This little International. Now, the reason I did is this has slightly more horsepower. It was slightly more expensive, but the main thing is it has a 3-point hitch on the back. So I was able to have this guy rolling while I'd had the other guy doing the plow and stuff. So that just makes more sense for us to have two tractors with 3-point links on them. It just makes more sense. But yeah, okay, that's grab. Let's go pick up our 4 horses. We'll do, obviously we can only do 2 at a time, but yeah, once we get our horses in here, I'm pretty excited about all this. Yes, this is gonna be perfect for us. So now I think, is this dialogue for the horses? Oh, that's it. Okay, there's one inside there. I think that's also for straw and then feed, and then I think this one's gonna be water. I think that should be everything. We'll see. I don't see anything inside the, yeah, I don't see anything inside of there for them. But yeah, and I know some of you made comments about my forks and driving around like this. I don't really care. I'm just gonna go for it. Oh, helper, he's done. Their tank is empty. Well, we'll deal with that later on. Let's get the horses going. And that's how much straw is left in that field. I thought about putting in a hayloft. There is this, where is it at? If I go under here. This hayloft would be a pretty good setup, but it doesn't really fit. I'm in the wrong lane, but that's okay. It worked for them to pass. It doesn't really fit on our property. We're kind of basically maxed out for space, honestly, and we're really tight on space. So I'm just going to leave the straw on there. I'm not going to plow it under or anything. I'm going to leave it on there. It'll slowly start rotting away because we're in seasons. But as we get behind these guys, we're in the way we're going to pass them before this turn. But as I need more, I can go refill it from the field while there's still stuff out there to kind of maximize it a little bit. Though we're not going to need a ton of straw. I think, honestly, the 15,000 liters that we have kind of stored in that trailer is going to be more than enough. Can this thing not unfold? There we go. There we go. Okay. Horses. Now, it does not honestly matter at all what horses we grab. We'll just grab... I really like the paints. The paints look really nice. Only 2, right? Yep, okay. Confirm, and again, it doesn't cost us any money. They look really small in there. Those are not... Horses are bigger than that, aren't they? Yeah, those look like little miniature horses in there. Anywho, doesn't matter. But yeah, so they don't cost us any money. If you don't know how horses work on seasons, you get paid a fee every night for caring for them. And I'm hoping that fee is going to cover our loan interest every night with our new big loans. At least the profit will cover that as we start slowly making money and other stuff. So hopefully that this kind of helps cover some of our expenses as we go through. That's kind of the goal with the horses. But we'll see. We'll see as time progresses. But I have some high hopes that this will help us quite a bit. So we'll get these in here and get these guys good and going. Oh, I'm just going to take out all the signs. It's fine. You guys know how it is. I just take signs out left and right on this map. American Life of Farming. That one's tough for me because that one I can't. Signs don't move. They're solid. Okay. I know I don't have to unfold it, but it just makes me feel nice about it. Confirm. Let's go pick up our other 2 horses. Ooh, geez. Ooh, geez. Easy there. Okay, I guess we're gonna go out this way. Actually, probably could turn around here. Now, obviously, the stumps are still gonna be there because I don't have a stump grinder to remove them. But that's fine. We do have quite the tight yard here. We are definitely, honestly, truly maximizing our space to the best of our ability. So, we'll take it, though. We'll take what we can get from it. But yeah, I think, I mean, investment-wise, honestly, I'm back and forth between, well, we probably should get another field going and start doing some stuff like that and making some more money. The other thing I thought about doing, I put in the productions stuff, like the beekeeping stuff, so we might do like some of that. That'd be kind of nice, kind of something small to do. We don't really have the land for it, though. Now, the other thing we could do, actually, and I might actually do this maybe in the next episode. This is only 4,500 bucks for those guys there. We could buy that, and then we could purchase manure, and we are obviously just haul water to it. We already have most of the stuff to do that, and then hopefully that passive income will help us a little bit, because I believe that's just how that works. I believe that's what that is all about there. Okay, we'll grab 2 more paints. All right, here we are. Off we go. We'll get these guys in there, and then we'll get them all squared away, and I think we'll probably end up wrapping up the episode about there. I mean, to be completely fair with you guys, I probably did 5 hours worth of stuff off camera on this episode, more than I ever have on this episode. And the goal of this series was to not have to have a bunch of off-camera stuff to do, but it was hard. It's like, how could I not justify taking all those contracts? We're just struggling to survive. We'll get to a point, though, where it'll be easier to do contracts because we'll have bigger equipment. Not super big equipment, obviously. We'll just have a slightly wider equipment and better tractors and stuff, so contracts will go fast. Obviously, we're keeping small with our equipment, but we don't have to use vintage equipment, so we can still get nice new stuff. At some point, once we can afford it, we just cannot afford it right now, which is fine. But yeah, I'm curious to see how much these horses are going to make for us. Only 4 horses is definitely not a lot. Please tell me I don't have to go in there to feed them. No, the stuff's on the other side. That's right. Okay. Say, oh gosh, that could be really a pain. Did I make it? Yep. Okay, good. Perfect. And we'll store this back there through our those weird things that are not hidden because the map objects hider wouldn't hide them. That's okay. No regrets. Put the cover back on. Beautiful. Okay. We will grab some oats first here. And then we'll grab the straw set up there and grab some water for him and some hay. Oh boy. I can drive, that is. There we go. I don't know how many oats they're going to take, so I'll just probably just fill this trailer up. I doubt they're going to take that much, but yeah, oats, hay, straw, water. Yeah, we'll get all that stuff good to go for them. Because the better you take care of them, the better you get paid for them. So I want to do everything if I can. And obviously I don't want the horses to die or anything like that. There it is, there it is. That's a lot, actually. That's quite a bit for 2 days, so we might just have to keep growing oats. Take care of our darn horses, which isn't great either because we need to be making money and stuff like that off of everything. I can get this put away off camera. You know, we can just get it. Let's just put that away and put this out. Right there. Get those put in there. I do like this little silo. I don't normally use silos kind of like this or smaller equipment or anything like this. I mean, it's kind of fun because it's all just kind of new to me. And I really got to be careful because, I mean, stuff can get expensive fast and we don't have the money to be using on stuff like that. Let's grab this guy next. Get this squared away. This is quite the large loading wagon, I will say, for what our setup is, but we'll make it work. There we are. Perfect. Yeah, they didn't take hardly any straw. You know what? I might as well just park this out here if it's just going to be sitting outside anyways. I don't think the straw rots if it's in a trailer, so it should be fine. Technically speaking, we probably need to put this under a cover, to be honest, which we might work on doing. Let's get this fertilizer spreader is going to be in the way here. Let's get this out of the way. I grabbed it because I figured we'd probably get some contracts for fertilizing, but we'll just, for now, we'll just back it back into its little storage area here. We might actually need to look at getting like a little shed set up here in a second. Yeah, we'll put that there. Because we could do something like, I mean, that was not expensive at all. We could even do that one, to be fair. We could just put it right there. Or over here. Or over here. It's actually not a bad spot for it, though. We do have to contend a little bit with that stuff over there. That's not a bad thing to do actually at all. I think we might just go for a shed right there. I can get rid of that stump later on. What else we got though? Tin garage. It just starts to get kind of expensive for not great stuff. We got some big roofs like that, so we could do, that's like a super small one. But even then, that thing seems huge. Yeah, that thing, I mean, we could do this actually. This would be worthwhile if we put one of these over here. Sticks out a little bit weird. Can I go down with it at all? Yeah, I can't go down to there. Just get it just barely in there. Put that in there. Okay. That's not bad. Is it? It's not floating, is it? Please tell me it's not floating. Get out of that a little bit there. It might be a little bit, but that's okay. That's not bad. So we have that, and then I think we do. That was $2,000. Good lord, kind of pricey, but that's okay. And then if we do this guy right over here, I think this will be worthwhile. There we go. Okay, we got more storage now. That makes me feel a lot better, actually. I know we don't need it, but it just looks nicer and it's just better. So we have it. We're low on hay as well. We need to get some more hay going. Oh boy, if I could back up. There we go. A little bit further forward. They might actually take most of my hay. It did take most of it, didn't take all of it. Oh, not all of it. Close to all of it though. Well, we're gonna need more of that. Let's put that over here. Yeah, it is hard to get all this stuff maneuvered around here. I will say the tractor that we did buy at that International has a fantastic turning radius. It turns on a dime like nothing. Our harvester has a terrible turn radius, but it's okay. Might as well load this up over here, I suppose. And then I'm pretty sure that that is the, yeah, that's the water point right there. And that should be everything that they need. They're taking a lot of water. That's 500. They're going to take a lot of water. That's 2 days worth of water. Oh my gosh, we're going to be hauling a lot of water with this little tank. Oh boy. We'll see if they actually burn through it that fast, but I need a lot more water, but that's okay. Okay. Oh, and you're supposed to ride them as well, which we're going to for sure. Yes, well, for sure. I know that's $1,200, but we should make more off the horses if that makes sense than that. But okay. Sweet. That'll be done soon. Any other new contracts they want to give us? Nope. Okay. That, I think, is where we're going to probably wrap it up today. We made some good progress on the farm. Horses are what we got going on, so we'll go ahead. I might as well take a screenshot or the thumbnail shot while you guys are here. This is just kind of how I do things, and we'll show off our new loading wagon a little bit there as well. I would want to have that in there. Yeah, maybe more like that. That's probably a better shot. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, on that note, guys, if you guys enjoyed this, drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on your screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching.